Hey there everyone, Longshot here, giving you a replay in the T-34-85. We are here at the very bottom of the list, being one of four tier 6s, not 6 tier 4s. God, these people will be licking their lips at all the tier 4, if they're really 6 tier 4s. But anyway, I'm heading up to the lighthouse to get some early spots, as you'll see. Not really the best matchmaking for the T-34-85. Probably some of the worst you can get into. But anyway, I continue with the spots. I know I'm not going to do anything good at the start, so I just decided to be a decent scout. And by decent scout, I mean spot about 3 enemies and hope to God that artillery's watching me. And by artillery, I don't mean enemy artillery. I mean artillery. Even though it never works that way. Like, ever. Anyway, just moving around, making sure I don't get shot by the artillery. I want them to actually realize that tier 8 is more threatening than a tier 6. Well, in most cases. Still keep them moving because, you know, artillery likes shooting at the low tiers. Particularly me. I don't think any of the recent games I posted up had any artillery in it, so that's why I have been getting attacked by artillery lately. I see a chance to attack the Jag Panther too, and put a nice tasty shell into him. I see a chance to put another shell into him, and I get back into a position to shoot him. Rather, he had a repair skill or use his repair kit before I can get myself into position. Anyway, just keeping this 110 spotted for artillery. And right about at this point, I realized that the Pershing that was defending has died. And by this point, I mean like now. Any second now. Okay, when I go back down, I'll notice. That shot probably went into his mantlet. Either way, I head back down because I thought the Pershing would be aiming at me. But I just try to keep shell after shell into him. And I'm not sure what this 110 was planning on doing. Like, if he wanted to kill me, he could have done it a while ago. But it's always like looking at the artillery shells flying through the air. I don't know, it's just something so cool about it, in my opinion. So it was about this time. So I poke up for one more spot, see if there's any last minute guys. I think that was artillery. I'm pretty sure you could probably figure out which artillery it was. So I move in to try to engage the Jag Panther 4. I'm trying to spot him again for the RHM behind me. And I move up to get a position to try to flank him. Unfortunately, I get spotted while doing it, so I take cover behind the rocks. And I see that he's trying to run away, so I try to get around his flank, but the RHM takes him out. I still put a shot into him just to make sure he's dead. And I begin to move in to try to flank around for the rest of the team. Now you'll notice that there are about 2 tanks unaccounted, well, 3 counting the artillery. 2. Yeah, that guy caught me by surprise. I took cover as fast as I could, and these Russian tracks, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, I request fire on the REM, hoping that the one guy will still help me out, or even better, artillery. Fortunately, it has gone my way, for the most part. And I begin to flank below, but the tank destroyers takes care of him before he... And of course, I have to thank the RHM. I probably wouldn't have survived the situation if it wasn't for him. Now, we begin moving into the base. Now, even though there's only 3 of them left, one of them has a good chunk of armor in the front. Not invincible, but a good chunk of armor. Another one is pretty darn stealthy. And the last one's artillery. You know, usual. But anyway, the T-28 takes out the IS and actually destroys the KV-1S without getting spotted. So I hug up against these rocks because I don't want to get shot by the T-28 on my approach up. I spot the Lorraine, and he gets taken out by an ammo rack. Not that he needed to be ammo racked. Complete overkill and insult to injury. But sweet, sweet revenge. Now you'll see, I actually don't have the minimap mod. So I don't know where the Flak Panther is, or the Jag Panther. Anyway, he's spotted. That's good enough. Now what you're gonna see me do is I'm gonna start capturing the base to try to make him come to me. Because I'm not sure which way he's looking. He could be looking in my direction for all I know, and I could be done for. He pops up, and I decide that after he's looking the other way, move in to try to take a cheap shot. Although they doesn't seem to need my help. But thank you all for watching. This is Longshot signing out. Good luck, comrades.